Welcome here to the Bolt Racing League chase at Pocono Raceway. We apologies for the technical issues. We had Myers from Kingsman out. We tried to test those extra stuff came up. So yeah, missed too much so far tonight. We have 12 laps in. We only missed one caution. No one really got any major damage from that. So currently, right now, Brady Floyd is the race leader with Jimmy Minch out in second, battling for the race lead. We got a big pack here at Pocono. Fuel's probably about 15-20 laps as expected. So should go through that tonight. So currently we're under green here, lap 12. So the stage is lap 21. So they got about 8 laps to the stage. So start at lap 21. So 8 laps to go on this stage. So Brady Floyd out in the race lead. He used the wild card. As you see the W on his name. We have the chase drivers on the C, and the wild card is in W. The W still is requires that they are in the chase. They just do not get any bonus points from their wins that they got. So that's what that means. And there. So currently, right now, Jimmy Minch out in the race lead over Pacey YJ and Brady Floyd. Everyone's single file out for now. As we take a little bit to settle here, let's take a quick look at our weather here tonight. We'll take a very quick look at this if we can get it up. So currently our weather tonight is 69 degrees here on the ambient temp with a 87 degree track temp. So pretty decently cool track. Winds north 8 miles per hour and 87% humidity. So we'll take that off. So there. So that is our weather for tonight. So everything should be up and running now. Apologies for the delay, but you did not miss too much. So we're working through that. So now Jimmy Minch out in the race lead. We got a battle for second here with Brady Floyd and a little bit of pack. Currently, Jimmy Minch out to a great lead right now. He's over a second lead as all these drivers are battling. So now we got Brady Floyd, Pacey YJ, Bobby Blowers. Blowers our winner at Phoenix earlier this year. We got Brady Floyd. Oh, but Brady Floyd contact! He's gonna make contact! They're all over the outside wall. There's multiple drivers hard on the wall. That's Cole Snyder as well. Pacey YJ hard on the outside wall there in turn number 1. Let's take a quick look at that incident there. So see down in the turn 1 here.
We still having the caution at 20.
So Brady Floyd got turned down the racetrack and back up the track right in the Cole Steiner or Pacey Wygent, so got involved and multiple drivers involved there. They will have a fast repair, but they'll work through that. Take a little bit of a breather after that quickly rough intro.
This will be staged, guys.
So now we got a little bit of a breather now. So welcome to the Pocono Raceway for the Bolt Racing League Grand National Series chase. This is the first race of the chase. Next week we go to Langley. Tonight we're in Pocono for 50 laps. Currently 15 laps into that run so far. So 35 laps to go. The stage will be at the end of lap 20. So start of lap 21, and the top 10 will get points, and that will be some precious stage points some of these chase drivers could use. But that is our second caution of the night so far. And are currently pacing under the lead. Put Jimmy Minch in the race lead. So see if anyone comes down pit road here. Well, this could be an interesting strategy. Could try and flip this stage here. Could try and flip the stage. We'll see if anyone does that. So everyone's gonna dive it down pit road. So we'll see Jimmy Mitch. Oh, big check up there on the there. So we'll see how it goes. So we do have after the pit stops, we'll do a quick little rundown of our current order as of now. See if anyone can jump anyone else on pit road. So Jimmy Mitch went in first. Won a Capiak. Just coming up pit road, that's going to be that 8 machine, Leonard Williams. He's going to jump off of pit road first. So he's trying to take a 2-tire strategy, fuel only. We'll have to see if that works out for him. So this time I will be definitely coming to 1 lap to green here. So we'll run you down the field there once we get there. So Nick Capiak and Pacey Wygen actually both stayed out on the racetrack there. So currently, down our running order right now, we have Nick Capiak, Jimmy Minch, we'll have Leonard Williams. Okay, so we have Nick Capiak, Pacey Wygen, Leonard Williams, Jimmy Minch, Kenny Kuko, as you've seen him from tops here on the network. Kenneth Kuko in the sim. We also have Kenneth Cheney, Donnie Kite, Giovanni Klein, Ronnie Ayers, Cole Snyder, Josh Arnold, Bobby Blowers, Brady Floyd, and that is the current running order of our 13 car field tonight so far. So Nick Capiak will actually come down pit road, same with Pacey Wygen. So that will move Leonard Williams to a race lead from playing that strategy on pit road. We will have the choose cone, so these drivers will choose. So Pacey Wygen is a lap down actually from that last incident.
Yes, sir.
So currently, right now, just pacing underway, about to get back going here at Pocono. So we only have 2 laps to decide this stage. So we have Leonard Williams, Jimmy Minch. They'll be out in the front for now. So Leonard Williams will have Jimmy Minch on his outside with Kenny Kuko lined up behind him. So the pace car's going to take that hard left turn onto pit road. Well, pace truck here tonight into the concrete zone, back underway here at Pocono for 2 laps to go in this stage. So Leonard Williams is going to be clear for the lead. Jimmy Minch on the outside, he's going to have Donnie Kite to his inside now, going down to the turn 1. Will Donnie Kite try to take this stage win? Go down to the inside lane. He's going to try and wrap that inside lane perfectly. Williams up the racetrack a lot. He stayed on those 2 tires. And now he's going to have at the field angrily behind him, trying to get by. Minch and Kite side by side for the lead as they're 3 wide behind him. And Kenny Kuko up the racetrack, almost getting to the outside wall there. Blinks out there for a second as well. Kenneth Cheney on the inside. There's 3 wide with Giovanni Klein for 3rd. Up the racetrack, Kenny Kuko goes sideways up the racetrack. He's going to save it. Great save for that machine. That's going to He's gonna have to try and slot in line. Multiple drivers into the wall there. That's Leonard Williams. Kenny Kuko's gonna go around. Kenny Kuko go around on the front straightaway, and the caution's gonna fly. Take a quick look at that one. So Kenny Kuko gets on the wall, gets down to the Snyder. Oh, he's got that car behind him there. Gonna figure out who that is. That may have been. Try to figure out who hit him there. So I believe that was Bobby Blowers. Yeah, that was Bobby Blowers behind him. So Bobby Blowers really had nowhere to go. Turned around into Snyder as Kuko got off the wall, bounced off the outside wall.
What was that 3 wide like in VR? That's why I was backing out of that shit. I got one more. That's gonna do it.
So currently now that will end the stage. So Jimmy Minch will pick up the stage win with Donnie Kite in second, Kenneth Cheney, Bonnie Klein, and Josh Arnold. They'll round up the top 5. So we'll restart at the end of the stage. We'll restart the next stage with about probably 25 laps to go. So already quickly, almost halfway through this race tonight. But currently, so Jeremy Minch holds on to the lead. We've seen him a very great driver early in the season. He was able to been up front most of the season. Same with Donnie Kite. Last week's well, not last week's finish. About a month ago, we won at Nashville. And now everyone's gonna come down pit road, try to top it off of fuel. It's a little close on fuel here. So yeah, 40% fuel tanks. Normally you can go about 38 to 40 laps. So about 40%. That's gonna be about 18 to 20 laps. Maybe a little less. So I don't think they'll be able to stretch this fuel out. So everyone's just gonna try and top it off on fuel and stretch out longer. Also, you got an incident on pit road with Cole Snyder there. He's gonna get it back going, but Cole Snyder incident on pit road. But everyone's gonna come off pit road there, so Cole Snyder will lose his track position. What he had. But Jimmy Minch still in pit road as well. So Kenny Kuko is going to be out of the race leader. Well, actually, no. So Ronnie Ayers will be the race leader. Ronnie Ayers stayed out on the racetrack. There's a little bit of split strategies from multiple drivers. So Jimmy Minch, he's still on pit road, maybe topping off a field, fixing some damage he may have had. But Ronnie Ayers will be the race leader with Kenny Kuko behind him and Kenneth Cheney. They were in third. They're coming to 1 to green here this time by. So 1 to green, Ayers will choose the top, Kuko will stay at the bottom. So Cheney is going to be the leader of the inside lane. We'll see how effective that is for him. So Kenny Kuko will line up in the outside second behind our race leader, Ronnie Ayers. So Ayers will be the control car with Kenneth Cheney behind him. We'll have Giovanni Klein will line up third, Kuko fourth. That'll be Josh Arnold there in fifth with Donnie Kite in sixth. Josh Arnold, Cole Center in ninth, Nick Kapiak in 10th, Leonard Williams in 11th. Another car there lining up behind him. There'll be Bobby Blowers in 12th. And then rounding out the field, well, actually, so I have Jimmy Mitch tagging onto the back of the field. We also have Pacey Wagen as well. So, and Brady Floyd as well. So we have, Pacey Wagen will be 10th. So no, Pacey Wagen will be 11th, Blowers 12th, Mensch 13th. Oh no, sorry, Wagen is 10th. Wagen 10th, Blowers 11th. No, Wagen 11th. Sorry, apologies about that, but it's a little weird with the penalties at ULs as well as lap down cars. But Brady Floyd will go onto the field, but he's gonna have to catch up to the field. But pace cars off, and we're back underway here at Pocono for the final stage. Ayers out to a great restart. Kenneth Cheney and Kenny Kuko going to be side by side. Everyone's packed. Brady Floyd caught back up to the back, so everyone is all in this main pack together. Ronnie Ayers leads with Kenny Kuko and Kenneth Cheney. Now here comes Giovanni Klein. He's going to go 3 wide to the inside lane. Down the long pond, straight away. Contact a little bit with Cheney. Trying to slot in line, maybe. I was going to say the same. Now here comes Kenny Kuko. He's going to try and take that race lead away. He's going to take the race lead away from Ronnie Ayers. Ronnie Ayers is going to fall back to second, but here comes Kenneth Cheney. He wants that inside lane. He wants to take that second place. Down the back straight away, Kenny Kuko trying to break that draft all the way down on the bottom, but no one following him. So everyone's gonna stick together on the top. That's gonna allow Ronnie Ayers to get a big run. Now he's gonna move back to the bottom, side by side, going out of the turn one. Here comes Kenneth Cheney, a little sideways, going through one. He's gonna keep it together. Cheney is gonna now he's gonna be under attack from Josh Arnold. Ronnie Klein gonna be 3 wide down the long pond straight away. Now 3 wide for second as Kuko pulls away. Ayers getting freight trained. But off turn 2, Arnold not able to get the move done on Cheney. It's kind of like a pack race here in this Gen 6 car here at Pocono. The draft, very important. So down to turn number 1 and 2. Oh, sorry, I'm used to saying on turn 1 and 2. That's the first quarter, but down to turn 1, Klein gets up on the inside of Cheney there. Now here comes Happyak. He's gonna try to make this move. This is top 2 is full weight of Kuko and Arnold, but now that big freight train on the top, they're gonna try and freight train the 6 machine of Nick Happyak on the bottom. That's Klein, Klein, Cheney, and Snyder. Happyak's gonna be able to get clear Snyder slot in line between there after through turn 2. But down in the turn number 3, Josh Arnold's going to take the race lead away from Kenny Kuko. But Kenny Kuko trying to fight back on the inside lane, side by side for the race lead. Now down the front straightaway, halfway through this race, so we've just hit 24 to go now. Down to turn 1 and 2, Kuko on the bottom, Arnold at the top. Can't get the move done. He's going to try and slide in behind Arnold here. Probably his best option. He's slide up in line. Yes, he will. He's going to slide up in line. Arnold's going to go down and try and break the draft, but Kuko's going to stick up top with Cheney, and the big run coming with the Klein and the Happyak. But Arnold holds on to the lead with Kuko in second, Cheney in third. Klein's going to be in fourth. Off turn number 3, down the front straightaway. Those top three starting to get a little bit of a gap. Here comes the Capac. He's going to look to the inside of Giovanni Klein, side by side for the fourth place position. But now back for the race lead. Kitty Kuko wants that lead back. Arnold holds on to the lead, gets a single file throughout the rest of the field. So it's a single file through the field right now. A little bit of contact at the back with Cole Steiner, Giovanni Klein. They're side by side, almost looking 3 wide behind those drivers as well. Stoney Kate in the middle there. Now they're going to be 3 wide with Nick Kapiak. Bobby Blowers on the outside lane. Drew Mitchell on the bottom. Down the back straightaway, down the front straightaway, sorry, Cheney's looking for that second place position over Josh Arnold. But down to the turn 2, Arnold's going to look to the inside lane. He's going to try and take this race away from Kitty Kuko. Here comes Cheney. He's going to try and follow him through. Now Cheney's going to be side by side with Kuko. Down this like little short shoot of the second back straightaway. Wadjet looking there for trying to make his way back up after getting involved in that earlier incident. Down the front straightaway. Here comes Pacey Wadjet. Going to look 3 wide for the race lead. Down in the turn number 1 and 2, well, turn 1. Arnold leads, got Cheney in at Wadjet side by side behind him.
No, they got
Cheney looks to the inside, side by side with Josh Arnold. Oh, but contact made. Arnold's going to go up the racetrack. Down, and that's going to kill Arnold's momentum down this second straightaway here. Down in the turn number 3, that's Arnold's going to be able to slot back in line. He's going to be back to 4th. So Wadjet able to take the race lead away from Kitty Cheney there in the turn number 1. Down the long pond straightaway, going into turn number 3. Turn number 2. Not even used to the tricky triangle. I'm so used to the ovals. This first time we're broadcasting Pocono here on LRN, and it's throwing me off a little bit. But contact in the back. In the back of the pack, that's Minch. He almost went around there. He's going to hold on to. He's going to be able to hold on to it. That's going to really hurt his momentum as we're actually down to 18 laps to go here. Get the laps to go counter on that ticker for you there in a second. But Pacey Wadjet leads with Kenny Cheney there in second. Cole Steiner there in third. He's working his way up. After Cole Steiner had to work back from that pit road incident on pit road, had to go around. He got stuck in pit road for a little bit, and now he's holding back in third. He's lined back up in third, but we're gonna have this pit stops coming soon. Down to the turn 2, Cheney looks to the inside, side by side for the lead with Pacey Wadjet off turn number 2. Got pit stops coming soon. This top about 7 to 8 pulled away. Those bottom 4 to 5 dropped off the pack after that incident, almost incident there. To go on board here with Cole Steiner, see what he's seeing in front of him. Got Kenneth Cheney on the bottom, Pacey Wadjet up top, down the front straightaway. What will Steiner do? He's gonna stick with Pacey Wadjet. Down to turn 1, Slider's trying to get in front of Cheney there, but Cheney's going to take that inside lane. So the top 6 now, top 7, pull away from the rest of the field. It'll be Pacey Wadjet, Cole Snyder, Kenneth Cheney, Josh Arnold, Nick Kapiak, Bobby Flowers, and Donnie Kite. They're all out, single file in this front pack right now. We'll see how the pit strategy plays out. All these drivers will have to pit. Side by side there for third, Cheney on the bottom, Arnold on the top, side by side down the front straightaway. As Happy was able to get by Cheney there with that battle. Wadjet able to pull away just a little bit. He's got Steiner in second, side by side, back with Flowers and Cheney. Right now, these top 4 to 5, these top 7, very close together, but everyone else at the back of the pack, way back, separated. No one else trying to pit yet. Kitty Cook actually. So actually, I didn't even see Kitty Kuka actually did come down pit road. I didn't even catch that. He just kind of snuck off the pit road. He came up pit road a couple laps ago. So Kitty Kuka running in last, 38 seconds back, but he does have no draft. So we'll have to see how that plays out for him. So down to 14 laps to go. These drivers can make it to the end if they pit now. These top, as we did have a driver pit there, pull down pit road there. So Nick Kapiak comes down pit road. Let's keep it on these top 6. But now Cole Steiner trying to take this race lead, trying to take the race lead away from Pacey Wadjet right before these pit stops. There goes Bobby Flowers. He's gonna dive down pit road. Josh Arnold's gonna follow him. Have to keep an eye on where these drivers cycle out. Nick Kapiak actually cycled behind Kenny Kuko, so Kenny Kuko, much better pit stop. But this time by, we're coming to 12 laps to go. These drivers have to find their way through, but here comes Cole Steiner. He's gonna look for that race lead away from Kenny Kuko. I mean, not Kenny Kuko. Apologies. Pacey Wygant. So 4 cars win these top 4 pit. Just come down to win these top 4 pit. Will they work together? Cole Steiner saying on the radio he's gonna be pitting this time by. So Cole Steiner gonna dive down pit road this time by. Pacey Wygant's gonna follow him. Everyone's gonna follow him. All 4. So we'll keep an eye on these top 4 on pit road. Cheney very tight on pit road there. Did he get it slowed down? He did. All 4 drivers making it.
Can I get a black clear? I got a random.
So Pacey Wygant, we'll have to see where he comes out, but we'll keep an eye on Kenny Kuko. Have to keep an eye out for Kenny Kuko. He was the first one to pit. Here he comes down the front straightaway. Cheney, Wygant, and Kenny Kuko way out in front. Nick Kapiak as well. So they were able to undercut the top 4. So Kenny Kuko with a beautiful strategy, able to take the race lead away. Actually, that's not Kenny Kuko. That's Bobby Blowers out front. Sorry about that. So Bobby Blowers does a beautiful strategy. He won over at Phoenix earlier in the year at Phoenix. He would get a huge lead. He's got a 2.5 second gap over Nick Kapiak in second, and the rest of the field's gonna have to work together to catch these top 2 to 3 drivers if they want a chance. Bobby Blowers holds the race lead now after the pit stops. He's got coming to 10 laps to go this time by. Keep an eye on these battles back here. So you got Donnie Kite, Leonard Williams. They're battling for this 5th place position. Kite on the pressure tires. Going to look down to the bottom, side by side with Leonard Williams. So everyone has pitted now. Coming to 10 laps to go this time by. Leonard is on the apron. He has contact with Kenny Kuko, and around he goes. The caution's gonna fly late into the race with 10 to go. Kenny Kuko involved. We'll take a quick look at that real quickly here.
Got my apologies.
So let's go down to the turn coming out of the turn 2. Donnie Kite there, Leonard Williams. Williams thought he was clear, just kind of stops right in front of Donnie Kite onto the grass, into the apron, right into Kenny Kuko, and spins him around off turn number 2. Now that will throw a big strategy in the hand. Bobby Blowers did not want to see that. He had the lead. He had the win pretty much in the bag at that point.
God, that's fucking dumb. Final turn. And whoever else I'd like to hit, you're all good.
Sorry, I just noticed the numbers are wrong on our graphics, so we're quickly try and get that fixed if possible. Apologies for that, but ATO messing up a little bit there. Or do you have an hour normal paints tonight? Also technical issues there, so sorry about that, but luckily we were able to get the broadcast up in time. Check it out. So we got some drivers down pit road. So Bobby Blower is able to get off pit road first.
Choose come. Give me your fire. I'm in the club. Okay, no. Okay, next page is
So there's the graphics. The graphics should be correct now. Apologies on that. ATO had a little issues that. No.
Little late.
So now we're coming one to green here out at the choose cone. So now we're gonna quickly lock in for the rest of this. So everyone, all these drivers are gonna have to lock in for the rest of this race. They have 7 laps to go when we restart. So Kenneth Cheney will be leading. He's gonna have Pacey Wadgett to his inside. They have Donnie Kite there in 4th. Behind our race leader of Kenneth Cheney. Bobby Blower's there in 3rd. Josh Arnold in 5th. Nick Hapiak 6th. Cole Snyder will line up 7th. Ayers 8th. Kuko 9th. Klein 10th. Williams 11th. Brady Floyd and Jamie Mitchell will round out 12th and 13th. So Brady Floyd, he's struggling with I believe he may have got damaged for that. He got damaged in that original wreck on lap 1 that he couldn't, fortunately missed on the broadcast due to technical issues. But we'll quickly, but he was able to take his fast fare. Never has taken his fast fare yet, so he'll be able to get back up there. So we'll see what Brady Floyd can do. But coming to 7 laps to go in this race. Pacey Wadgett on the bottom, Kenneth Cheney on the top, leading the field. The pace car's off, down the pit road, and the Gargo zone, and we're back underway. Kenneth Cheney out to the, hits the gun. He's going to take the race lead. Blige is quickly able to slot in line. Kite is going to have need help from Hapiak and Ayers behind there on the top lane. Down to the turn number 1 and 2. Kite's going to be able to get clear. What will he do going out of the 1? But now he's going to have Bobby Blower. So it's like up the racetrack. Blower's going to get into Kite. Up the racetrack they go. Be side by side down the long pond straightaway, pretty much throughout the rest of the pack. But these top 2, Cheney and Wadgett, trying to run away. And down through turn number 2. Through turn 2, Blower's on the inside of Kite for that 3rd place position. Down the back, down the second back straightaway here. They're 3 wide to the back of the farther to the back. That's Snyder, Klein, Kuko, but they're going to be able to get this sorted out here going out of turn 2. But Kite's going to be able to take 3rd. Now these top 2 start to pull away just a little bit. These guys are going to need to help each other. Oh, Arnold almost a little contact with Ayers down to the back. Caution's going to fly as Klein's going to go around with Williams down the front straightaway as they slide across the line.
You good?
We'll take a quick look at that replay. So down here in the turn number 3 and 4, so Klein down to the center in the middle of 3 wide. Thought they sorted that here. They all got side by side, but off the corner. That's what happened here. So yeah, just Williams got off the wall and got into Klein. That spun them both around, right off our camera angle. So that was able to. So they spun around. Luckily no major damage for those drivers. But now that's going to leave the field down with now under 5 to go with this when we restart. Every driver had 4 extra tire sets available. So we'll see if anyone takes a tire set. Only had 1 lap there.
Code 1, I'm pretty busted up.
Yeah, black clear now. Not yet, no.
But now, so we're coming at 5 to go this time by under the pace car, coming at 2 to green. So we'll restart with 3 laps to go. No one's going to dive that pit road except for those 3 in the back. Klein, Williams, both got involved in there, and Brady Floyd as well. He's going to dive it down in the back pit road. So keep it on these drivers. So those drivers have damage. So 2 laps to green. We'll restart with about 3 laps to go. See if they can make it back to the white flag. We do have green and white checkers. So Canada Cheney is going to lead with Pacey Wygent in second. Donnie Kite is an emotional win at Nashville a couple weeks ago. He was very excited for his first win. He's finally tried so hard to get that win. He was able to get it done at Nashville. We'll see if he can pick up his 2nd win of the season. He's in 3rd. Bobby Blowers line up in 4th. He won at Phoenix earlier in the year. Nick Hapiak, he'll be a 5th. Ronnie Ayers, Josh Arnold, Cole Steiner, Kenny Kuko, Jimmy Mensch, and then it will line up with Leonard Williams, Brady Floyd, and Giovanni Klein. They'll round out the field with this 3-lap shootout. Now it will have the choose cone here. So Cheney's going to go to the top, Wygent to the bottom. So we'll see if Wygent, if he can get a good enough restart, be able to take the race lead away. Coming to the final 3 laps of this first chase race of the season. The final 3 laps, we'll see if they can make it back to the white flag. They gotta go 2 laps, so it's a 3-lap shootout. Hopefully they can make it back. A nice clean and green run to the end. The 2 turn 3, now off turn 3. The pace car, hopefully for the final time tonight, will take that hard left turn onto pit road. Into the Geico restart zone. We are back underway here at Pocono. Canada Cheney hits the loud pedal. Pacey Wygent can't slot in line like he could last time, but Donnie Kite, not a great restart. Not a insanely good restart. He's have to try and regather, try to build his run off turn 1 here. Down to the turn 1, watch it. Oh, but Flowers almost gets to the Kite there, run through turn 1. Flowers blinking out a little bit on the bottom, but right now, Pacey, watch it. Chenatrini, they're out in the race lead. 1-2, Kite's down in third. Back and forth, that inside lane not forming up at all. Coming to 2 laps to go here, Pocono. Flowers desperately trying to slide in line. Arnold, he's going to pull out of line. Going to look to the inside of Happy for that 4th place position. They're going to cause a checkup. Kitty Cuckoo a little sideways behind him. McChaney leads. Wygen in second. What will they do down to turn 3 and 4? Turn 3, down to the turn 3 here at Pocono. Happy looking to the inside of Donnie Kite for second. They want to try and take that. They said they're right in the back. Around goes another driver. Blobby Flowers hard to the inside wall. Same with Jimmy Mensch. Baby Floyd involved. Hard crash off turn number 3 as they almost got the 2 to go.
You're blinking half the fucking car.
But that was a big incident off the exit of turn 3. Let's take a quick look at that one. So that's towards the back with about Bobby Flowers. So Flowers here on the inside lane. 3 wide, there's a little contact with Snyder. Got down to the Kitty Cuckoo. And everyone piled in behind it. Jimmy Mensch, nowhere to go there. Down to the inside wall.
I'll need an EOL, please. Actually, never mind. Yeah, that works.
But currently, Kenneth Chaney held the race lead.
Can you clear him? Meatball.
So to the green, we'll have a first attempt at a green light checker. We have 3 attempts. So we don't have the attempt. So we have the first attempt at the green light checker. They get back to the white flag. If they get back to the white, anything goes. Any caution, there will be no caution. So it will be a race back no matter what. But if we don't get back to the white and the caution comes out, we'll re-rack them again for a second time, and hopefully not a third time. But if they do end up racking up for a third time, and they make it back, and they have a caution there, that will be the end of the race. So, to the iRacing scoring. So, if we get to a third green light checker, they could come down to that track position. Very important. Where you're gonna finish. But Cheney, Wygen, Kite, Happyak, Arnold, top 5. Coming to, for the final time, we'll take the 1 to go signal. So multiple cars heavily damaged. Snyder has heavily damaged in the back. So it's multiple drivers, but this top 5 probably in the best position. But Cheney's gonna go to the top. Wygen go to the down to the bottom again. Arnold's gonna line up 3rd. Kite in 4th. Happyak will sacrifice his spot. He'll start 6th. Kunikuka will move up to 5th.
So, fourth in line.
Hey, they better hang on.
Does 24 have all 4 tires?
But well, now,
No, I'm talking.
see them side by side going into turn 1 here, probably maybe even 3 wide, 4 wide possibly.
Right front.
But it's going to be a tough race to win. You're gonna have to get a fight off everyone.
Your fenders, sir.
Kenneth Cheney will lead him back to the green once again. We'll see if he can pick up that race win. But he's got to fight off a hard-charging Pacey Wygant. Aggressive Pacey Wygant, Donnie Kite, Nick Capiak, Josh Arnold. Here we go, pace cars off for the hope for the final side of the night. Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go. Green-white checkered here at Pocono. Donnie Kite, he's got a good push from Nick Capiak. Can they get clear of Pacey Wygant? Giovanni Klein going to be 3 wide on the bottom. He got a huge run on the restarts. He's going to pull alongside Pacey Wygant. Well, it might be a penalty for a jump start. We'll have to see about that. But they're 3 wide down for 3rd. But Kenneth Cheney in the race lead. Donnie Kite in 2nd. Down the long pond straightaway for the penultimate time. Going down to the turn number 2. Kid Cheney holding on to the race lead. Everyone's going to slot back in line. The top 4 slot in line. We'll keep an eye on this race lead. Battle for the race lead. Can Johnny Kite get a good push from Nick Capiak and get a good run through turn 3? Klein's going to try and look for that spot in for that 4th position over Pacey Wygant. Going to be side by side into the turn 3. Klein's going to dive it in there. Almost gets to the Wygant. Going to almost get to the Capiak. Capiak's going to lose his health, but Kite's going to get into the wall of turn 4. Capiak's going to go ditch him to the outside lane. Side by side for 2nd. Cheney out to a big gap. Kitty, hold on. He's got a huge lead. These guys are going to have to work together. They won't have a chance. Bill, bumper to bumper down the front straightaway. Coming out of turn 1. Arnold's going to take the big dive down to the turn 1. He's going to pull alongside Capiak. This is going to allow this battle for this race. The Kenneth Cheney and the race leader pull away down the long pond straightaway. Watch it at Capiak. Big run. Will they have enough opportunity to do it? They're going to need a good run through turn 2. Cheney out to about a 2, 3 car lane lead, but that's rapidly closing. Capiak down through 3 and 4. Through turn 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Coming out of the turn 3. Cheney holds on. Capiak's going to have to dive him. Down through 3. Cheney runs the middle. Capiak's going to dive into the bottom. Off turn number 3 for the final time here at Pocono. Kenneth Cheney, he's going to pick up the win here for the first race of the Bolt Racing League Grand National Series Chase. Cheney wins at Pocono. As everyone holds it together, but Cheney had the big enough gap. He was able to hold on. It's Kenneth Cheney picks up the win. He's not a chase driver, but he spoils them, and he takes that race win away from all the chase drivers. Nick Capiak will round it out 2nd, Pacey Wygant in 3rd. But now Kenneth Cheney gonna come down to the front straightaway, and he's gonna burn it down here at Pocono. Gonna get the race win. So to burn it down against the wall. A great race show by Cheney. He was able to play the restart game perfectly, able to hold off on the restarts, and now he's done better. Now let's take a look at our results. Wait, we'll get those up in a second.
Hey Bobby, blow me. Let me know when you're watching the replay when you can see how you came up into my lane there. Let me know when you watch it.
Oh, I'm watching it. You know where the exit of the corner is, and you know how you normally
A little bit of issues.
because we're exiting a corner.
I
And
get the
you
drop
stay
down.
fucking half a lane down where you should have been instead of just exiting normal.
There you go.
Is there a lane that I
So
can
there we go. There's our results. So finally, I had to get him there for a second. So Kenneth Cheney, our race winner with Nick Kapiak in second. Pacey Wygen holding on to third. Josh Arnold in fourth. Giovanni Klein in fifth. Donnie Kite in sixth. Ronnie Ayers in seventh. Kenny Kuko in eighth. Bobby Blowers ninth. And Jimmy Mitch rounds out our top 10. We'll go to the next page here with Leonard Williams at 11th. Goldsteiner in 12th, and Brady Floyd rounding out the field at 13 and 13th spot, 6 laps down. So those are results tonight. So give these drivers a minute to get into this top three, the podium room here. We'll interview our top 3 here in a minute. But overall, it was a great race tonight. We've seen a lot of draft racing. We had a great strategy there to that last run, and unfortunately, just could not could not keep it together in the back, and it's just unfortunate for Bobby Blowers. He had a really big lead there in that late run. We'll bring in Kenneth Cheney once they get into the chat here. So Kenneth Cheney, welcome to the booth. You have a copy?
Oh, hello. Yes.
So you're able to pick up that race. You're able to pick up that race win. I'm sorry. He's not quickly as used to. Not as quick as you're used to doing it. But yeah, so got that race win away. You're able to play off the restarts perfectly. But how's it feel getting that race win?
Oh, it feels good. It feels good. I thought through all the restarts and whatnot, those late race restarts, I was gonna mess it up somehow and spin the tires, and I was just really worried. I was like, please just let this go smoothly. So yeah, thank God I didn't mess up or hit the wall or anything. So
you picked up the race win, but there's a lot of drafts tonight, and also dirty. I was wondering how the dirty air, if you're able to work that out for yourselves, and how well you were able to use the dirty air to hold off everyone, and how really difficult was it the past tonight as well with the dirty air.
oh my God, well, I wouldn't say it was really dirty air. It was just a draft. They're so powerful because I think it's just the high spoilers and all the jag on the front stretch. The drafts was just so powerful tonight, and then in the turns, it was really tight. So I guess it was a bit of both, I guess, yeah. But I feel like it was more the draft that was able to change leads a lot for everybody throughout the field or make it hard to pass. It was definitely really hard tonight for sure. But honestly, I think the key moment for me was that green flag pit stop where I was able to pass Cole and Pacey right before we pitted. So yeah, I'm just really stressed after that. I'm sorry, I can't really think right now.
I've had that same feeling before, but great run for you tonight. Before you send it off on your way, any sponsor you'd like to thank for tonight's race win?
Just thank you to the league, Bolt Racing League. I thought it was very clean racing up front. It was really fun. As powerful as the draft was and whatnot, it was just really fun, clean racing. I feel on towards the front. I don't know what was going on in the back late race, but yeah, just thank you to the league, I guess. So.
All right, well, congrats on the race win, and we'll see you next week at Langley.
All right, see you guys next week. Thank you.
So that was our race winner, Kenneth Cheney. We'll bring in our second place finisher, Nick Kapiak. We've seen him in the booth here before. Nick, welcome to the booth. You're able to pull off second, but mainly, what do you think you could have done differently to take that race win away from Jeneth there at the end?
I just needed one more corner. I felt like I was a lot better than him from center off, and I honestly think I just needed one more corner, and because I had Pacey behind me, Pacey was pushing me, And I was thinking in my head, like, please don't try to pass me because that's going to completely take the chance away at a win. And he didn't. He pushed. I told him, I said, man, if we would have had one more lap, we could have been right there battling it out between me and the 00. But I mean, overall, I mean, I didn't get any stage points. I got turned on lap 1, but hey, I'll take a second place. I've been having quite the string of bad luck recently, and a second in both this league and in another league I run on Friday nights. It's nice to get a good result.
Yeah, we did see last night at NAR last night. That was a great great run with you over last night at Phoenix, but you're able to pick up a second place tonight. So great runs so forth this weekend for you. But you're able to pick up second tonight. But how difficult was it really to pass? We've seen the trap, but sometimes you can't really get in there with the sliders. But how you kind of pull the slider sometimes here. You see that in the other cars. But how difficult was it to pass, or how easy it was to pass tonight?
The inside, I mean, you really had to slam it down into the corner and pray that it had grip. That was really the only way you could get. I mean, for the first couple of laps, when you had fresh tires, you could kind of get it done, especially in the tunnel turn. But these straightaways being so long and everybody funnels up to that top groove by the outside wall, and if you happen to be the lone soldier down on the inside groove, you're getting freight trained. But it was definitely a try to protect the outside and strategically attack to the inside. Maybe if you knew you had somebody that was going with you behind you, but I don't know if you guys saw it a couple of times, but I'd go in on the outside and the guy in front of me is running the outside, and I would kind of just gas it just enough. Even though I knew I couldn't make exit, I would gas it up just enough to get my nose to their outside, and then kind of just ride it out from there, just to solidify that spot. Because to be honest, if you could get to the outside, you pretty much guaranteed the spot. But it is what it is. It's these cars; they're draft dependent, and they're lower on horsepower, so that's just a product of the car. But it is what it is.
Overall, a great run for you tonight. You're still able to get second, but before we send you off on your way, any sponsor they think for tonight's second place finish?
Juicy Spider Studios, Juicy Spider Gaming, Ayers Designs, the Fastcast podcast. We got this Wednesday. We got a eNASCAR Coca-Cola Series driver Kwame Scott on. That's going to be on the Bolt Racing League YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out. It premieres at noon on Wednesday. That's Eastern time. You guys in the booth, I appreciate, even though we had some technical issues tonight, I appreciate you guys still making it happen. And yeah, we'll move on to next week, and hopefully I'm talking to you guys again, but maybe just one spot higher in the results.
Well, sorry, apologies once again for the technical issues as of tonight, but we'll happily be able to get the rest of the race in. But congrats to you on your second place finish. We'll see you next week at Langley.
Sounds good. Y'all have a good week.
You too, man. So second place, Nick Happyack will bring in our third place finisher, Pacey Wygant. So Pacey Wygant, a great race for you. Chase race tonight, first race of the night. But how different did that go, knowing that you have a lot of wins in that regular season? Get a little bit of bonus points to work off. But so, what's your plan going into the rest of the chase?
Not have happened what happened tonight. I don't really know what else to say.
Well, you were still able to get third, so I think overall still a good night for you. You weren't able to pick off the win, unfortunately. But how difficult was it really to pass as well? We talked about Nick about it, and also the draft with the dirty air. But how difficult was the pass tonight?
It wasn't hard to pass. It was just if you had people go with you. Once the tires kind of wore in, you could make a pass by yourself, but I don't know. It's Pocono. I'm always super good here, and just for whatever reason, something always ends up screwing me over. So, I don't know. I don't know what I got to do to this place.
So you're able to pick off third there, but before you send it off on your way, any sponsors like to thank for tonight's third place finish?
Yeah, I gotta shout out you guys for broadcasting, Rodney for putting all this on, PBR Racing, Ayers Design, Fastcast Podcast, yeah, just everybody working behind the scenes.
All right, well, once again, congrats on your third place finish, and we'll see you next week at Langley.
All right, thank you.
So overall, a great race tonight here at Pocono. It was a thrilling chase race to start out the rest of the season here. But next week we'll be back at the same exact time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, maybe a little bit later. We'll have to see. Hopefully we don't have any technical issues next week. But next week we'll be back next week here at 9:30 at Langley, and also next week on Friday night we'll have the NARR Cup Series. They'll be going to Auto Club, so that'll be two great races to show next week. But overall, a great race here tonight. So we're about to sign off. So I'm Aaron Brown, and alongside my producer tonight of Luke LaFaro, is over a great race tonight. And so long from Pocono. We'll see you next week at